So I just felt like ukushaya into mfethu for ilokishi, ukushaya into for abantu abancenga i-disc ngithought because i-disc is such a big sport la eMzansi mfethu. Now ubonile njengoba sidlala ama-celebrity game ukuthi abantu beba interested.
People were so excited.
Yabo ngathi ngiyasijwayela nini yabo ngathi hayi ngizoyenza ingoma la yini yabo so mangithi Thabo Messi Dr Khumalo Skarango bese icaba the first touch don't ngangipress ngimudle ngevesi Thabo Basa Thabo Chels don't yacaza something sexy mongalahla sigibele back seat yabo so into yaselokishini mfethu
Antwana ngithusile the goal that we scored yabo especially engene
sure
ngiyibona igoal leteloni igoal mfana angishikile ngakutshela ngakulanda ngakubamba isandla ngathi last year I think injury bekhawatha ne match fitness emara
team Sukazi for instance yakhumula
TS Colors chairman
yebo wasiletha thina sodlala embombela uyazi ukuthi it's entertainment uyazi ukuthi maybe they can start associating TS Galaxy with new things yabo okay let's have a big Zulu let's have a touch let's say okay sharp that's going to bring people to the stadium. It's a marketing thing. Yeah, I'm told. But we are shy and shy ngani. Oh, okay, cool. Ne Augsburg. Even him bringing it's money that thing. But he knows what he's doing for the team. He knows what he's building the
future.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. And in 20 years time, ngaba nentwana manje say in our six. Ihero yayo yathi TS Galaxy because we born alive because uJunior angeke aqala ukusupport iTS Galaxy manje you draw them in yabo ama activation in the stadium ama activation in mall ngisi secast lethu manje yeah support ani cast lethu ngithola ithi ugayijezi le cast lethu ngithola don't ugcokela ijezi ye-Chiefs or the Pirates ubuye Soweto bamba so ubuye eMpumalanga wena bamba so I believe ukuthi that's how it's going to start but it's going to be it's going to take a long time and we need to be okay.
Junior Khanye himself mfana sithi Tony Vutha niyazi nizongithola phi Junior Khanye Khohlwa yeah now always excited lebana pha mfethu Soccer City Mrs Mapwitha don't forget to bet in hashtag World Sports Betting #bet with the best. Yeah, namhlanje ngiphethe last number. I don't know what to say. Touchline.
Wala brachunya.
Njani?
Ngimnandi wena?
Yeah,
top.
Twana, I'm so humble and today it's a different story. I know which abantu sekulate babheka football, yabo. The reason I called you, ukuthi la mfana celebrate abanye abantwana. La only special people they come abanye abantwana bangafeel offended anyway I would have a special but only choose yabo mfethu I'm very very humble I called you here to celebrate you ngifan music wakho mfana
sure
and ngiyakumamela ntwana ushaya izinye izinto and music and football it's more or less the same entertainment
sure
according to me mfana ngibone recently to tell the truth bengidlala nawo ku hip hop sisonke I'm your teammate
sure
and touch mfana ngale kusho ukuthi this year njoba le tournament igcine ngaphelanga emosheka before us so mele enhle bekumele sihlale final antwana ngithusile the goal that we scored yabo especially engene
sure
ngiyibona igoal leteloni igoal mfana angishikile ngakutshela ngakulanda ngakubamba isandla ngathi last year I think injury bekhawatha ne match fitness emara antwana ngibone movement ngibone first touch phela ube uzigedle the team didn't play well bebadlala the character
sure
big Zulu sonke yabona Lindo kunama big names lapha and I feel like I said egroupini ukuthi some of you mina ngifeel ukuthi ku professional football bemele ndlale and touch mfana ngifuna ukucelebrate nje ngibonile football career kimi mina ngithi amehlo lawo nje nale ngcondo
sure
you can't lie so ngithemba ngibheka antwana kune touch football there's kusho ukuthi kunenye career bekumele ngabe kimi akusuku wongitshela mina I thought you were supposed to play football ngisho to the high level noma ngaba ufika nga to the high level I'm sure you play under structure ngikhuluma nge development side touch ngoba mangikhuluma nge first touch yo like three people lahlale la ngisho firm pass yabo movement of the ball balance yabo
sure
the way you receive ngakhona ibhola awareness ngizibuza ama-question technical as well, very skillful. So Ntwana, ngicela ungitshele ivara, did you play the game like uke wadlala like ngisho ukuthi previous, did you play the game ebhuqwini? Asiqale ebhuqwini nje, just asiqale nje ngebhuqu. Did you play the game ebhuqwini? Which team ebuyidlalela futhi?
Yeah, itiski azange ngiyefair ngalo ne. It was a thing bengithanda kakhulu. Ngiqale late ke mina ukudlala ibhola. Qala boma age 14. Yabo, abanye abantu besabadlala since they were 8, yabo. Mina bengidlala nje estradini, yabo, ngama weekend mangiye lokishini. Yeah, best stop you one ball, yabo. But yeah, I mean, mina ngizimprovele because bengihlezi nginebhola. Every single time ngiyenza show ukuthi nginebhola. That's where first touch iphuma khona, yeah. Bengishaya like ukuthi ngishaya ebondeni ngitrap, ngishaya ebondeni ngitrap. Yabo. So I did the extra work when everybody was playing since they were young. Mina, I had to improve quickly. So bengispana hard, but azange ngene kuma development structure or any serious team, bengidlala nje local like Kempton Park FC, Bechekas FC, ngidlala eKasi here and there. Ngibuye ethembisa angazi ngidlala ama-Phillies, yabo. Ngicina ngokwabukela kuphela, but yeah, mfethu, there was a time where I was serious. Bengidlala nase-TUT lesikhathi ngisageleza, yabo. Serious mfethu, trainer kakhulu. Mfethu, I was obsessed ngedisc mfethu, yabo. But at that time I was already rapping, so it was two things all at once.
Multitask.
Just like manje, I feel like manje it's like full circle because ngiyadlala again and then ngisashaya nomculo over here, yabo. So into enjalo.
Yeah, no, as far as I heard mfana, I think development ibekhona. We like it or not, yabo. And going to TUT ngiyasazi structure sabo ama-facilities. TUT they're very professional, jam.
Yeah.
That's why SuperSport used to use ama-facilities wabo, yabo.
Yeah.
And njengoba usho lokishini, he played the game, udlalile ku Kempton Park team and Bechelet as well, Bechelet.
Yeah, Bechekas, yeah.
Bechekas.
Yeah.
You played there as well, and definitely will compete. And njengoba usho, there was a time userious nge-football.
Too much.
Yeah, things didn't go according
Too
to.
much.
Mfana, mina, I think, give me a click, mfana. Ngidlale nawo manje ngikwenza ifavor, touch mina ifavor ngiyenze jam. So you jam, yeah, football career. I think there are many players, even adlala currently. Angiboni ukuthi they can be so comfortable the way you are. Ngibonile kuma celebrity games, ku hip hop sonke. Antwana ngibonile serious, especially this year kule tournament. Last year ngakubona ukuthi Touch ikhona at the level of fitness. Touch mfana ngifuna ukwazi, mina ngizongena kancane ku music industry. Kusho ukuthi from there ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi music ujabule kanjani uzongene la. Like because njengoba you went to TUT and you wanted football and then kwavela music.
Yeah.
Music ungena uvela kanjani? Like somebody put you in there okanye wena you just bohasile antwana. I just wanna kancane, I just wanna.
Sure. No, you know, with football mfethu indlela ziyezavuleka yabo ku football. It was a little easier for me to break in. I mean, I'm talking about music now, sorry. Yabo, ku music mfethu inhlanhla beyikhona yabo. Ukuqala nje ukurapper, it was back in high school ngimamela abo Pro Kid yabo. Ngithi ngifuna ukufana nale outlet. Ngaqala ke ucraft indlela yami yomculo sesiyahamba manje. TUT, yeah, I scared I wasn't that important for me. Being busy in the music, busy in the disc. Yeah, well, so I feel like that's why I improved a lot. This buyer was that time because I want to most sugi endlini. Yawazi ucabanga now focusing into ufuna ukuyitune. Yabo, Thabo lala ngesikhathi sakho uvuka ngesikhathi sakho. Mina bengivuka ke ekseni ngabo ma 5 ngiyo train ngiyi-1. Yabo, so that's why I picked up pace because manje pace ihambile but I was very fast at some point.
Bonile mawudlala ukuthi pace ikhona ngisho this year.
Yeah, yabo. Pace beyikhona but bengekho fast ngisakhula. Ngidevelopile by doing extra workouts, yabo. But then music was also, yeah, it was easier. Music beku easier ukuthi ngingene or ngithole umuntu ofamous than ukuthi ebholweni. Ebholweni bengiye ngihlangana no Junior Khanye nje. Yabo. Maku music, mfethu, it's many ways of meeting the people that you need to work with. So music was a little easier for me. after TUT ngaqova serious kakhulu music nebhola still azange bengakaliyeki but there was some time when nami ngiyabona ukuthi okay yabona this is very possible talent likhona abantu bal receiver. This is very possible. So I just chased music with everything I had, and then ngayiyeka ibhola vele. Ibhola ngibuya manje. Yabo ngibuya manje ebholweni ukuthi
like yeah Thabo is touching so isikhathi eside like ngiyazi ukuthi bofocus career music yabo. The reason ngibuza ngomusic ebit abantu abazi ukuthi le track yami le sengisho isikhathi sakudala. Abazi ukuthi I lyrical value estudio phela la ungene khona abo Cypher abazi ukuthi abo Cypher labo ngesipane nabo kule track uspana nabo muzi dembuzi phela ngokunithenda nami phela le sengisho isikhathi sakudala abazi abantu ukuthi uwe you came up with that line with Junior ungazuzixakekise lento lapha encwadini yakho just follow yabo abazi ukuthi uwe oyenzele oyile and it was powerful because ngathi ngifike e-studio si record the track and wafika you listen to the song and the beat walizwa what no Junior gibela phezulu kwa 1 2 3 4 namo cash up cause ngine believe ukuthi music ifana na football entertainment yabo if you can't be coached I don't think I'm instruction you can take so ngine right ukuthi ngimention yabona and mfana it's humbling mina njengoba ngisho ngifene yakho ntwana and the way vele you singing upro khona yalo ulindelani ulindeni umkhize ikhona kuwe and upro was one of the best as well talent mfethu abo Siashes mina ngifena lapho so Thabo going to back to football favorite team yakho in South Africa I'm talking about local favorite team yakho who was your favorite team like all time favorite team ya local
all time ayibhakaniya
why Pirates
ngikhule kuye vele Pirates yabo ithama belifave Pirates ngisakhula nami ngagibela ke wave since ngibhakaniya mfethu since ngintwana yabo since ngintwana ngikhatsa botso vele I was a big fan mfethu bengiphethe iskipa sakhona ama poster wakhona yangithola kick off ke yabe engapheli ekhaya kick off magazine ayo engapheli
by then angithi kick off bekuyi social media man
exactly
be powerful kakhulu
so ayibhakaniya mfethu from a very young age
and then Thabo uthi ngenza so ngibuze this question I'm going to go back strength sakho ntwana previously angikhulume nje ubushuthi bo petty pace when you were a player bekuyi dribbling with bo dribblana like ulanda abantu 1v1 or umuntu okhipha abanye abantu like playing 1-2 or ngikhuluma ngabo vision
sure
ngifuna ukwazi okanye simply nje izinto strength sakho ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi wena bomnandi ngani angithi ibhola ngibonile likhona but I want ngifuna best position yakho qala and bese uyangiphendula ukuthi strength sakho wena
best position definitely behind striker go-wing ngidlalile but I think behind striker I'm too effective especially free roll yabo
bonile exactly
yabo especially free roll ukuthi ngikwazi ukuya ngala ngiye ngala ngicollect ngikhipha abanye so I think passing but definitely dribbling I think lapho ke kunzima ukuthi umuntu alithathe la enyaweni ngithola skills khona but I think the vision bekhona mfethu pace dribbling vision shooting I think those are my strengths defending I need to work on it but the rest from an attacking point of view mfethu ngiya create ngithola ngumuntu ocreator ngumuntu ongasabi futhi uthatha responsibility yabo
best players in the world they risk mfethu and Thabo ngibonile 45 yard on the side phela le bhola bocetha ukujump center uZulu makali trapper
sure
and then akulela first touch goalkeeper ukuthi umbone kanjani mara anyway ifune understandile but you not being a footballer like full time ukuthi umbone umambe far post I don't technique uqinisile nobody can lie about phela ulibambe yayibona ipadi mesebambela and I'm sure now Thabo you were shocked mabona le bhola lingena lapha
very shocked bengijabulile yabo but I was shocked because I think 10 years ago ngisadlala a goal a game yabo bengasinkinga yabo but manje ukuthi ngilishaye le goal via after taking maybe 7-8 years ngadlala ibhola uthi ngibuye manje ngibe serious for this month yabo okay ngiyadlala indoor mara full ground yabo akusinto ngidlalayo anymore so ukuthi ngikwazi ukadapt to a match situation I was happy about that and to take the shot mfethu one look one touch and to take the shot I think yeah, I was shocked ukuthi liyangena, but I mean the aim was ukuthi ngilifake vele.
Yeah.
Yabo.
I-nickname bonayo ntwana sengisho previous when we were playing the game.
No,
Ngisho
bengbiza touch.
football,
Bengbiza touch. Bengbiza touch vele.
So touch it's a name lakho.
Yeah, Thibo touch mara also nasebholweni bengbiza touch.
Yeah, obvious touch it was a nickname.
Yeah.
Kusho ukuthi bomnandi kakhulu mfethu because touch kunentwana abathi touch mabase sikazi. So the nickname is there. Whereby untwana yabona touch beka touch yabo. So kusho ukuthi nickname bonayo like
touch.
To tell the truth.
Sure.
Yeah. Thabo ngifuna ukubuza enye question mfethu and it's the question ukuthi yangwara yabo. We fan international football.
Yeah.
Which team do you support international?
Liverpool.
Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Why Liverpool mfethu?
Liverpool ngishaye ngeculture yakhona ngithola. Yabo that you never walk alone. Yabo leyo culture leyo ukuthi it won't always have the best players in the league. But we fighting spirits of Liverpool.
Fittest team in the
very fit team.
World,
and I believe. So for me, because sakula besingana dish thina yabo. So orkan besingalibukeli. Besibukela now yazi ETV, sibukele Champions League, badlala late. Yabo. Sedlalile ngo8 bona badlala ngo10. That's the only way we used to watch international football. Yabo. So bengana chance ukuthi ngidobhe a favorite team ngisaseyintwana. My Pirates always bengibukela all the time. Yabo. So ngithe masengikhulile mfethu iLiverpool ngaqala ukuyisupport ngesikhathi sabo Sturridge nabo Suarez. I just yabo Gerrard, Coutinho. It's lazy mfethu. Yabo
Philip Coutinho.
Mfethu.
One of the best I've ever witnessed ngamehlo wami mfethu. The typical Brazilian linzima.
Yabo.
Le beshawuten mstapa.
Yeah. Bese shaya makhela every game.
Wrong kakhulu. Ekhufit wrong kakhulu. Angicwele namanje
Yabo. So Liverpool mina yangibamba ngeculture yakhona mfethu. That Anfield culture yokuthi mfethu stadium sagcwala. Yabo ama fans ayincane Liverpool mfethu. Yabo. So there are better teams. There's always going to be better teams, but Liverpool ngishanga culture mfethu. Yabo. Even uYjurgen Klopp makafika, it was culture mfethu. It was a perfect marriage because of the way he thinks and the way the club moves. It's the same thing. So for me, it's not always about being number one, but njengoba vayile manje ushiya team in a better place. In identity no Liverpool. Yabo kunamanye ama team angana identity asazi ubadlalana. Yabo
there's no structure.
Yeah.
Simplest.
Masikhuluma nge-identity sikhuluma ngoPep, sikhuluma ngoYjurgen Klopp. Yabo? Sikhuluma ngeReal Madrid. Barcelona. Siyazi ukuthi kudlaliwa so. Yabo? So Liverpool has that thing. Tight marking, press, Tata in 5 seconds. Yeah, it's too quick. Too quick. So I like that thing about Liverpool. It's never really pretty football. It's not pretty. I funa umuntu othanda ama-sweet Liverpool. Yabo, funa umuntu ofuna ukuwina. And funa ukuwina manje. Yabo. So ngiyancanga that thing in Liverpool.
Yeah, ayibona ukuthi diskintwani way yakhe. If you talk about the identity phela hey mongabuza ama player amanye adlala currently ku Betway Premier Soccer League I don't think they understand that identity. Omunye umuntu ufuna ungena eground and just play. Even other coaches I've got not angba disrespect but the identity baleka cool because the more you phela identity ufuna usign ama player
waziyo uthi
they will fit your identity. Ngizonza umzekelo about sometimes they start the ball at the back, you can't have players angekho comfortable. I think identity ngifuna nje ukuyisamarizela nabantu abasimamile. You can't have players who just qale ni ball at the back they're not comfortable. They're scared to call the ball. Goalkeeper get right. Modern football so called. Abo goalkeeper ama players well. Yabo. So identity you need to sign type of players. Azokwazi ucomplement talento mhlambe whatever training we apply bayise grounding by translate it to a grounding yabo.
Yazi ngibona isithombe izolo ne ku internet. Boyi Barcelona ne mara boyi bench. Ibenchini bekno Ronaldinho, kuno Thierry Henry, kuno Samuel Eto'o and I think bekno Iniesta. Ebenchini ndoda. Yaweza lama player ongabizayo. Iniesta naye bekasebhenchini that day. Ngiyabheka ngithi uPep bokumuntu understand identity yakhe kakhulu. Yakwazi keep Ronaldinho, keep Samuel Eto'o, keep Thierry Henry. Athi nina nizohlala kancane mara mina ngizoyiwin game. That's why ngibona Vice abantu was next mara Man City is a winner still. It's the culture of Man City.
Ngcono njoba ngisho Thabo, you can talk to journalists, they'll fight you. Yabo phela football ifuna understanding. That's how I understand it. Because Thabo, there's no way we win a ukore 7 goals udlale ugly. I don't think kuzoba a continent. Yabo if you create, for instance, yabona uPepa udlala kanjani, if you lose the game 3-0, miss like combining the way uPepa udlala ngakhona uzoshaya izandla Thabo, because it gives you a vision ukuthi kumele ngilungisele nde abachitha babe compose, because angeke ungakwazi ucreate ama chances if akuna combination. Yabo ngifuna ukukubuza this question Thabo, Touchline Thabo, yabo ngibona in Europe ngikhuluma like sibe straight ku Premier Soccer League in Europe, where ithi ngikhulumena ngase Spanish, ngifan English football and also Spanish.
Sure.
If udlala iWest Ham idlala neEverton, I see kuba full capacity, ngamanye amagama kuyagcwala.
Sure.
Stadium mfana or ngadlala iLeicester na whatever team,
Stoke.
Sure. There's no way you find the
MTCs
into Gamvani Gopali. The singing, irrespective of the score, it's huge. By score 3, Leicester, fans will stand up, and you hardly see them booing their fans. They are players. And ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi country ngikhuluma ngeSouth Africa, we both South Africans mfana. Dayile lento leyo Thabo, yini esihlula thina we as a country to fill up a stadium like those teams they do. We only feed the stadium tournament like Chiefs and Pirates, or probably Sundowns and Pirates, or Chiefs and Sundowns. Why can't other teams fill up a stadium?
I think yona in ama reasons abhaya nyana, yabo. I think oqala, I think ngenkadzeni junior abantu beba excited kakhulu ngebhola, yabo, kakhulu mfethu. Yes, bekugcwala makudlala nina maybe nePirates or nina neSundowns sharp, yabo. I think interest yabantu basemzansi ivayile kancane oqala, yabo. Ivayile khona iyavaya khona mfethu. Manje ngathi bayabuya manje bayathanda bayenjoy kancane low more because there's exciting players, yabo. iPirates compete neSundowns, so yenza ukuthi league ibe mnandi. Hayi ukuthi iSundowns win, yabo. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I think mawuthi yabheka ngala mawubuye Stoke City ayengeke ufavor Manchester United. Ayenziwa leyo nto leyo. Uyayithola?
Ukhuluma ngearea ngithi.
Yeah. Stoke City or mina ngibuya eEverton. Angeke ngizofavor iManchester City. Because iculture yaseKaslami ukuthi sigcoka blue, dark blue, si Everton. Yeah, you understand. So, ngayi eMzansi, there's only 3 big teams. And okay, bekumnandi isikhathi kusasene Phunya Selesele. Ngithola iBloem Celtic mfethu beyimnandi in terms of my fans following, and obviously mabai buy out kwaba inkinga mfethu ngithola, because now that culture, those colors at the stadium are sick. But the first thing is ukuthi inkinga ukuthi umuntu wase KZN ngabe ufavor amaZulu mara ufavor Chiefs. Yeah, I understand.
In South Africa.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Exactly. Mara ngeke aye gaming amaZulu until amaZulu dlala neChiefs. Mara yena ubuya KwaZulu Natal.
Deep kakhulu.
Yabo. So I think that's the first thing ukuthi la culture ihamba ngama area. If you look everywhere mfethu, even in Germany, you know, Stuttgart, it's a city. You know what I'm saying? Wolfsburg, you know, Dortmund. Wonke umuntu represent la we akhona. Thina uyakwazi ukuthi uhlale Limpopo favor Chiefs. Yakuthola. And Peter Mugabe igcwala amakla Chiefs. Yeah, I understand ukuthi i-dynamic yasishaya thina lapho. So teams like SuperSport United won't have you following your Chiefs. Yeah, it's all. Teams like ngathini Skukune United angeke ibe ne following. Ngithola TS Galaxy angeke ibe ne following ye-Chiefs ne-Pirates. Mara ba represent iKaslabo, mara abantu baseKaslabo bashaya nge-Chiefs ne-Pirates. I think that's the difficult thing. So the matches will only fill up if there's the Pirates, the Chiefs, and the Sundowns, and inkinga leyo. Because mina now City sobukela isikhukhune ne-TS Galaxy Ay, sicabanga kayi 2.
You can't waste my money, petrol ukhuluma ngento.
Uyayibona. But the football is the same.
Eish.
Kuyadlaliwa kunezinto ezimnandi.
It's the highest top class football. Standard sokugcina iBetway Premiership in South Africa. Yeah. Tash, if ngizwa kahle. I-problem yasho Limpopo people support Kaizer Chiefs or Pirates or Sundowns instead of supporting their own teams.
Yeah.
And Limpopo they are so blessed to have directors about Tandi Bola. I'm not too sure about the knowledge, but they love football. Mpahlele, Mr. Mpahlele, let me respect him. Chief Tiriela, yabo. There's many, yabo, including Mabotwane's family, including Skukunde from Pulukwan.
Sure.
Couple of teams, yabo. Also Marumo Kalans is from there.
Sure.
Yabo. So, Mara, why Nishama friends wabo? Ngabi, because in Soweto there's most of Soweto people, they love cheese and parrots. Swallows as well.
Yeah.
Yes, back on my fans. When you see, that's why by saying I set up Saintville. Unfortunately, the team had to be sold. Why? When you see Derby, Chiefs and Pirates, Soccer City, it's a walking place. About 2 minutes or 1 minute. Full. And Magone Derby. I'm talking about Baroka playing against Lepers. Ingabi full. Derby, Chiefs and Pirates. Is it about a talent, lack of talent, like a football that they're playing? Abamnandanga kahle. Okanye is it about mhlambe with the football? I need to be honest. Mhlambe in terms of development, but behind ngifuna ukwazi angisho those players, they are good raw, not proper developed. They just play with natural talent. Ngifuna ukwazi i-reason yenzwa yini Thabo. I just want to give you ukuthi unginike mhlambe ilo yakho wena. Yeah, opinion yakho.
Ash, what I think the solution for that would be, I think it a 20-year plan, I think. Because if it's not big a history, yes, a Soweto or maybe eating it, Pirates and the Chiefs. You own a Chiefs big like the Pirates, meaning being exist the Chiefs. Umchita sadlala, obvious.
Yes, learn a lot there.
Yeah, but Manje, Chiefs is the biggest club in the country.
Showcase.
Yabo. So I think Upra Keza ain't shy there and shy simple, shy marketing. Yabo. There was no reason for Guti Aban Bataluk favorite Chiefs in the Pagani at that time. The Chiefs to Kala. Yeah, I thought. So I think it I don't know how long it took him, but the only way Manje that I believe ukuthi that culture can change is go to Tovi Ingosi. Yabo ukuthi Man City manje say by nama fans weNgosi. Yangithola. Whereas abantu bebafavor Manchester United kudala. Mara intwana manje sesifavor Man City. For instance mina bekune team bayibiza Thembisa Classic. Yakhumbula.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yabo khona le shotile bekamfish. Bekune itano Scar ubuya lapha. Emmanuel Ngobesi.
Sure.
Yeah, I remember a Classic and then he went to after Swallows. Yeah.
Sure. So now night, not best night team Thembisa. Mara besingabazi. Yangithola. Bese babukela kuphela makude Pirates mfethu the Chiefs. Yangithola. So Nami myself, I had the opportunity ukuthi ngafavor Thembisa Classic, but the problem is they're only in the PSL for 1 year, 2 years. Yangithola. Not long enough for me to build a connection now. Yangithola. So obviously as intwana time lakho favor Pirates. Your time as your hero, in fact. Makate is favorite Pirates. Now you have favorite Pirates. So nami ngokwami, I inherited the team. It wasn't because I decided. So manje, you stuck with that thing forever, manje. Because more to achieve that much. Ngicaba kunenye intwana engicaba itime lakhe lamfavor Chiefs asese intwana ba nqa Chiefs mfethu. Ngithi makakhulu sekafavor Sundowns athi phela sengiyabona na ukuthi ngifuna ukufavor me.
Yeah, I need to follow your choice.
Yeah, what I like. Yeah. And he's not wrong because we no right because umdala and yawazi ucabangela when usabamba team etime lakho awazi ucabangile yangithola. So but yeah, people they will criticize you obviously if you have to switch teams, but it's like mfethu if Ichera expanded now you switch amos. So why
yeah, you can't be so hip emtino la star.
Yeah, ngiyakuthola.
Yeah, you can't be so hip emtino la star.
So nokuthi mangibheka team Sukazi for instance yakhumula
TS Colors chairman.
yebo wasiletha thina sisodlala eMbombela
I remember now recently hip hop
2 weeks ago yangithola
yeah.
uyazi ukuthi it's entertainment uyazi ukuthi maybe they can start associating TS Galaxy with
the community.
new things yabo
Creativity.
let's have a big Zulu let's have a touch let's say okay sharp that's going to bring people to the stadium it's a marketing thing fit yangithola mele qale yabo he needs to get people ukuthi bafike stadium that's the first thing because getting bums on seats is difficult yangithola but uyashaya nishaya ngani okay cool sila ne Augsburg we ne Augsburg even him bringing it's money that thing but he knows what he's doing for the team he knows what he's building the
future
exactly and in 20 years time ngaba nentwana manje say in a 6 ihero yayo yathi TS Galaxy because uyibona live because maybe imbombela ama game alive yangithola abo Pirates uzobabona kudala so uyabona ukuthi here's my favorite player udlalela team yami yasekhaya mara ifuna intwana la yeng because uJunior angeke aqala ukusupport TS Galaxy manje ifuna intwana ezina 6 7 8 ezithi hayi njengoba nathi mfethu besinqanya amawethu sethembisa abo blind abo Thembazwane besibabukela thina kuma finish yebo uthi Thembazwane uyayithola besikhala ngaye thina so siyakwazi kuba nehero yasekasi lethu before iba famous or before yodlala iSundowns yangithola so as intwana I don't think you care ukuthi lo odlala iChiefs nePirates okay ukuthi le outlay imnandi so that's the culture that we need to create I believe ukuthi it needs to be a 10-year 20-year plan where you know ukuthi uqala ngeNcosi manje ukuthi you draw them in yabo ama activation in the stadium ama activation ema mall ngisekasi lethu manje support ikasi lethu yangithola ithi ugayijezi lekasi lethu yangithola don't ugcokela ijezi yeChiefs or the Pirates ubuye Soweto bamba so ubuye eMpumalanga wena bamba so I believe ukuthi that's how it's going to start but it's going to be it's going to take a long time and we need to be okay the same way Germany wanted to win the World Cup
Spain as well
they planned 20 years but 20 years plan so we nama Euro in 20 years time bayiplanela ukuthi manje i-development senza kanje nanje
taking the same team they win Euro yodlala World Cup
yayithola exactly
Thabo, as far as I hear you mfana I think you gave them a solution and I agree with you because I think you can't chop and change these coaches right the impatient true and they don't do proper marketing I need to be honest and Ndwana thank you because if you plan you can't
plan
I think the goes a long way in a country as well but the question ngibuza ngoba in Polokwane they've got so many people who love football I can tell you Thabo they are a province in terms of ukuthi invest in football kuyo there's many people who invest in football you find ukuthi kunama team ayi4 manje 2 PSL Betway Premiership amanye ekumtsipe Foundation Championship and among check BC municipality they support 8 or 9 in ngidlalile ngada Polokwane before now working for iTiski TV so they love football but lack of plan and nguzo ukhuluma nange marketing is poor and I'm sure it's idea they can do that right yes directors can't do but they must employ people who are so of got the knowledge and it can help right and it can also translate to the Thabo according to Mfuna I know it's going to be difficult for you you're only looking at big teams massive big teams ukhuluma nga 3 teams according to abanye abantu even myself but big teams ngifuna ukwazi i6 for wena in South Africa imaphi and ngifuna ukwazi why uzobabiza lawo ma team ngama big teams I want to your big irrespective ukuthi ubani uyabelieve ukuthi big team or not ngifuna ukwazi wena 6 big teams in South Africa for you for wena Touchline and I just want to find out why lawo ma team ama big team for wena only for you
sure I think obviously Pirates, Sundowns, Chiefs, SuperSport United, I think a big team there.
It's Sundowns, Pirates, Chiefs,
Chiefs,
SuperSport.
SuperSport. Bloom Celtic was a big team, manje ihambile. Buroka Swallows was a big team. So manje ngisazama ukucabanga neVets bokuyi big team.
Yeah, I'm talking about current team.
Currently.
Ngibale Sundowns sobale iChiefs.
Difficult. I think Cape Town City is starting to fall in there, manje.
Yeah.
Because they have their own following, they have their own culture. And abantu base Cape Town bayincane Cape Town City.
Smart director as well, John Comey.
Sure.
Sure they one, yeah.
So ngitheni the Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns, SuperSport United, Cape Town City.
Yes.
Sure they one, eh? Yeah, my team big up aphumile phela manje mfethu. Yeah, I think AmaZulu, I was going to say AmaZulu.
Okay, Thabo, angeke ngikufake esikelemini, yabona. Nje mangifuna ukubhayizisa, but I just want to give you unginike why uthi Chiefs a big team and Pirates why uthi big team as well. Why uthi SuperSport a big team, why uthi Sundowns a big. These four, because others, yes, I can also ngazama ukuyihlanganisa mina ngendlela yami. But I just want you ungitshela ukuthi why Chiefs uthi big team, Pirates why uthi big team, and Sundowns why uthi big team. Also the SuperSport.
Yeah.
Yes, Cape Town City, yes, I will give benefit of the doubt AmaZulu. Yeah, but ngifuna ungitshele ngalama team ayi4 why uthi ama big team.
Obviously, mfethu, the name holds weight. Young Twal, multi Chiefs, multi Pirates, multi Sundowns. The name holds weight. I was saying to somebody, ngithi yazi Chiefs mangaqala ukuwina again. Yo, I fight Premiership ngaba mnandi kakhulu.
They just need a trophy.
Yabo, mangaqala ukuwina again Premiership ngaba mnandi kakhulu because inabalandeli mfethu. And yibo bayenza noise. Yabo, namanje njengoba badliwa kusakhuluma bona kakhulu. Yeah, understand. So noise bayashaya mfethu. And siyayidinga leyo energy, and sidinga ukuthi bawine. So like I said, the name holds weight, the heritage mfethu. You know, all the way from Soweto in the early 90s. Yeah, I understand. Been a following ever since Pirates, following ever since Chiefs, following ever since Mamelodi Sundowns. Young Todd, I'm a big team now because even the history, the trophies won. Young Todd, the rivalry makes everything bigger. Yeah, well, but SuperSport, I think it's a big team because it's the one team that's been competing with all these teams ever since. Maybe ne budget ayikho fund one. Maybe amastabo angekho. And eventually it serves as a feeder team because into esibuya SuperSport sigcina sesidlalela the big three. Young Todd, eventually. Never it's been hard. I think Gavin Hunt deserves credit. You know, we need to be honest. We are going to 30 team fit, so I beg up there. He's a very good coach. But now you have won three PSL titles in a row. Fit who only Sundowns is doing that now. But SuperSport was the first, yeah, I understand. So we must also give credit to SuperSport because it is a big team. It's a team that competes. Maybe they won't Kwalisa Stadium all the time, but those boys know how to play and rely on their own motivation to win a league like 3 in a row. Babona kahle ukuthi ama-fans ayogcolela laba abanye abantu or lawa amanye ama-team bona babe consistent enough kushaya 3 mfethu in a row. I-Man City phela leyo mfethu. It's not easy.
Yeah, also the structure at SuperSport.
It's too much. Even the development at SuperSport.
Chop kakhulu, yeah.
Very good.
Kunentwana yethu Thobela Malomane Mshishi bedlala lapha yabo. Also went to national team under 15. Bayishaya marketing as well. The structure right.
Sure.
And marketing mangichaza ukuthi bheka uStan Matthews how many players has sold to Sundowns. It's like Ricardo Coates, you can mention the list goes on. Ricardo Coates, Kekana Grant. There's many. No Pelula Ngamana we are there. If you go backwards and
Elias Pelembe.
Hlampo Kekana as well is there. Skumanga I can't manage.
Yeah.
Manje recently Ronan Williams. Yeah. Mkwena Tebogo Bule Skumanga ma superstars yabo. Ulomfana lo late lo dlala ngo left. Left winger that is running very quick. Waseval. The one who got injured now. So, yeah, the structure is SuperSport. I agree with you, Mfana. And, yeah, Tash, you know, njoba ngishi understanding ya. Komunye beka yoba lost. Especially you focusing on music with melo perform. Tash, mfethu. Nguzwe usha itrack ntwana. Ni track yakho, if I listen to me. Itrack yakho, ithasha ku-football. It reminds me, ithikezi mina ngifeni kamageshi mfethu.
Sure.
The late Messi, rest in peace, nechama lakhe. Bashaya itrack kapini fluid. I love Makesh because uTupac was South Africa for me previously, yabo. I love the guy ngifene kwaito. Ngusushaya itrack football Thabo Kimang, Thabo Messi.
Sure.
And Thabo Skarangobese and Dr. Kumalo.
Sure.
Yini kulidi uzushaya le track mfana. I just want you to express some feelings twana, and we don't ngifuna ube uwe, yabo, ngoba lapha ntwana ngizwile ushaye ngibonile ku Sport 10 uyiperforma. Masidlala lapha nge-hip hop ngizwile idlala behind me.
Sure.
And Antwana yini ekulidi ukuthi uzwenze le track Antwana?
Mfethu ukuncanya idisk mfethu yangithola. Ngiyangabona enye meme mfethu this other time. You know, it's a girl saying show me Thabo Messi, and mabakhombisa uThabo wakhona enye into engakwazi ukutrap. Ngathi niyasijoyela nini. Yabo ngathi hayi ngizoyenza ingoma la ile. Yabo so mangithi Thabo Messi, Dr. Khumalo, Skarangobese, cover the first touch don't ngangipress ngimudle ngevesi. Thabo Basa, Thabo Chills, don't yangichaza something sexy mongalahla sigibele backseat. Yabo so into yaselokishini mfethu yangithola ma Thabo Messi into yaselokishini it's easy ukuthi sibizwe abantu ngabo Messi nabo Ronaldo lokishini or sithi Neymar yabo
Giving the nickname.
Yeah, nickname ya star. Yabo ngisho noma umuntu angekho mnandi sawazi ukumbiza Messi ngoba uthanda uMessi yena yangithola. So yeah, Thabo Messi mfethu obviously my understanding of football and now years abantu engibabiza mfethu ama legend wasemzansi yabo
Ingwenyeze football.
Yeah, I thought so I just felt like ukushaya into mfethu for ilokishi kushaya into for abantu abancane idisk ngithola because idisk is such a big sport la eMzansi mfethu now ubonile nje ngoba sidlala ama celebrity game ukuthi abantu beba
Yabancenyo kakhulu. People they were so excited.
Yabo so I know ukuthi football is something that we need to tap into, especially musicians, because monga estates bona abancane basketball abomrapper babloma nama basketball player afuna ukubloma nabomrapper yabo ngayi we can do even better like that because fethu abancane idisk bayincane rap so singasihlanganisa kanjani yangithola. Yeah,
So many question engifuna ukubuza Ntwana ku music, do you remember any song ithi ngithi kunelanga ngithi perform Ntwana? I know umuzi uyangitshela unjani benginokufika e-studio ngikuthole la. Do you remember any day whereby you perform athola ukuthi u perform in the right way kusho ukuthi ngalelo langa kusilanga lakho mawufika uzizwe ukuthi I mina Touchline I didn't perform very well? Do you still remember maybe lelo langa? And ngisho ukuthi memory leyo ngale leyo picture sasenayo ikhona moment whereby uke wathi ungena uzizwe ukuthi namhlanje uperform uthi uyafika ungabi uwe?
yeah,
It's a question.
It doesn't really happen anymore, but I think back in the day mfethu when abantu bangangicavi it was difficult ukuthi uye la yabo ba convince ukuthi mamelani ngiya rapper mina yabo leyo bebhlungu mfethu because abantu bebangakumameli yabo but manje usually manje mfethu it's like clockwork, you know. I already know what I'm gonna do. I've done it thousands of times before, so it's way easier. It's way easier.
Star, that's all I'm fine. Star.
Sure. Yeah, see, so easier manje. I don't think khona into engangishoka fandiwani. Mara I went to Uganda a few months ago. Yabo ngile Uganda, and that one was difficult mfethu because abantu abada abayicaba into engiyenza yangithola rapha ngesizulu uyafika la abakuzwa, so that one was difficult, but because of experience I already understand which I just have to look at one person or sure. Yeah, I already know which I just have to focus on one person or vibe la uzonke energy ngidingayo le ukuthi mina abantu baba respond ngizwa ngathi it's me. It's definitely most of the time it's not even you mfethu, it's a language barrier or ufike patini ye piano abantu badakiwe ufuna ukuzo rapper. Sometimes it's not your day like that but you can convince them still because uyezinto abayijwayele ushaye iskasi yangithola. Luckily eMzansi mina ngidla kanjalo ke ukuthi ngishaye iskasi yangithola, so everywhere where I can go eMzansi mfethu on
stand up. So you can't remember specific date ngaphandle kwale usho ukuthi le I know ukuthi it was difficult le yase Uganda. There's no ever day ngamagama amaningi nyana or couple before nje busho before uzoba uwe.
Yeah, it was yeah into zakudala mfethu. I think once I started getting into the groove, yeah, The only time it will be messed up is if it's a sound or whatever. But for me, good thing you feel and fit. I always feel the energy when I go on stage. It's easier now because I understand what I'm trying to get from the audience, and the audience understands what they're trying to get from me. So, ilo exchange,
Interaction, yeah.
everything imnandi.
So kwafika lapho uthi ushaya itrack abantu bakukhombe like phela yonke umuntu yaza South Africa, everybody une opinion yakhe, wonke umuntu wenza into ayifunayo. So siphila komunye ukwafika ukuthi uyaperforma Thabo sekukhombe mhlambe zibhuwe.
Yeah.
I just want to find out.
Yeah, fit. It can happen. It can happen. It can also happen from like if we guys like nanguyethembisa ne maybe ngayi K1 and maybe kune-rap abayincanywa yi-K1 engakufili wena. Yeah, understand.
Eish.
So yena nempintshi zakhe ngala phambili bayenza irawu benza sure ukuthi awuzifili yangithola. Yeah, that can happen, but it's very rare. I think uthando labantu for me mfethu li solid. The only people that would hate are people that want to compete. Yeah, I understand.
Ababulela uChrist bazi ukuthi uChrist wena ubani mina nawe.
Yeah, well, yeah, so I know. Ubala mfethu. It's not
So enye into engifuna uzibuyisa kanjani Tash if that situation yenzeka? How do you redeem yourself with that folk ukhohlwa ngalabantu uthi mina ngiyimi? I don't forget who I am. Ngoba kubalekile ukhohlwa, that's why sithi ukhohlwa. Uzibuyisa kanjani? You don't have to forget who you are phela.
Ifana sepolweni. Yabo, ungawenza ama mistake mfethu. Mina I think that time ngishaya igoal. Yeah. Second half, I didn't feel like I was having a good second half. Mari goal langwisa because I believed. Yeah, I understand. Okay, second half, I'm not having a good second half, but you must stay in the game. Anything can change from this point onwards.
True.
Yeah, well, you can't drop your shoulders or feel like, I'm having a bad game. Yeah, I understand. So even in music, when you're on stage and maybe you're not getting the reception you need, rely on these people and say, mabangibona babonani bona.
A superstar, obvious.
Yabo?
Yeah.
So awusayi ngokuthi mina ngibonani. Ngibona abantu bamile bonke aba movie. Manje ngizibheka from their perspective ukuthi am I going to look sad or down mabangibhekile? Never. Uzabagala 100%.
Yeah. Chashi mfana yazi to tell the truth. Size sikubringe yini to tell ivare nje mfana. Ukucelebrate mfana we can't lie, yabo? And also, I believe in music entertainment. Iyafana ne-football. You are one of the best. Music wakho ngulandela kakhulu. Lentwana le ukhune inyazi encanywa kakhulu. Mfana wami ngithi uyangitshela ngidlale nokhune development speak. Not only him, many footballers they listen to you.
Sure.
Because we are at the football, yabo.
Sure.
So and as you should faka ispice sasegazi, yabo.
Of course.
Anzima kakhulu nje I need to be honest khohlwa. Music and football as well angeke ubuye yabona ngikuzwile ntwana that's why ngithi combination ukuthi sifuna ukukhulisana this thing. I think if musician can kube ne combination between ama fans with South Africa asithi ama footballers nama musician like mina ngihlangane nani hip hop Casper usisonke la yimi Casper uwe Big Zulu Boza Squatter Camp Vrega as well is there musician at top there Java is with us. That thing mina ngibelieve that the country can mabangahlangana the entertainment kuzoba ne belief because iqala na ngebelief you start believing supportane entertainment of it. I believe even if football can improve also our musicians can improve. We can go somewhere, we can win things nani ngisho ukuthi ama musician nizoba na that confident ukuthi yes we can make it yabo because kunale gap for me yes footballers and musicians masibonana abanye mhlamba sikazana that much kuba na that pride and I don't believe that yabo and I'm sure even the football side kuningi ngenzeka positive according to me also music ku music kuningi ngenzeka as well yabo so fana sikubizele just to celebrate you. I mean I will never lie to you and ngifuna ukwazi nje last question kunevele lemele ngibuza ku music ngisho ebholweni mina ebholweni yazi balekile ukuthi ube ne girlfriend ngisho a specific uyibeke la yabo I've speak to many ngikhuluma nga international. Farouk told me international they want you to have a girlfriend in order for you when una 18 or 15 whatever now in Madrid they proposed to Enric 17 turning 18 amanye ama-contract in Europe unomfazi wakho.
Yeah.
I just want to find out ukuthi ku-music ba iyayidlala indima ukuthi ube nomuntu la, like ngikhuluma ngamanye ama-record whatever label, do they emphasize indaba ukuthi ube ne-girlfriend?
Not really. I think it's part of the lifestyle. Yeah, well, now he has a soccer player.
It's a specific wife.
Yeah.
Abela, not just a girlfriend.
Yeah. I've never heard that being emphasized anyway. Young told. Because like I said, in fact too, with rap, it's a little bit of a crazy sport because that culture is encouraged. It's more encouraged. It's like, it's not like a soccer player who like music, you know, after is bias gangayo mfethu. So it's not
Abo sister bafuna zona.
Yeah, so it's not really an emphasized.
Ubani best player yakho of all time? Ngikhuluma nga South African look, South African abroad as well. Ubani your all time best player? And why, Don? Why?
For me, it's Benny McCarthy.
Ukhuluma umhlaba wonke.
No, singisho local. Ngiyazi udlale overseas, but South African player. For me,
Yeah.
I think Benny McCarthy was too good. I think just technically understanding, being Zima out there.
Yeah,
like he was really good. Like
goal power to shine it.
yo technique
The big heart.
yeah, and arrogance. They were like that arrogance is the reason why he was always so successful, you know. So for me, local ngibone kahle mfethu makadlala ibhakani mfethu. Ukuthi lo muntu lo came in fitted like a glove mfethu. Yes, big nama chance ukuthi overweight kwasho wacima mara beka shy free kick, this was next. Yangithola goal a game mfethu Benny beka shy net. You understand? And I'm like, bro, this guy was a special talent. There's a few obviously that also locally that played local like Awutiko. Yabo, for me Utso was one of my favorite players growing up. Definitely.
Utso yellow bone.
Yeah. Shortest man in the pitch, Marabaka Koranga Maheda. Like, hey, that guy understood football, mfethu.
Yeah.
It was incredible, Joe. And then international, Asian mfethu. Let's see two, obvious.
Cristiano and Messi.
Yeah, mfethu. I think picking one is a little difficult, but I'd say the best is probably Messi. I think.
Yeah, it's a gift.
Yeah, he's given.
It's like Cristiano no Moses.
Yeah, well, but before them, it was Ronaldinho for me. We umuntu onka spirit so ngidlala ibhola.
Yeah, ngikubona modlala like ikhona leyo.
Yeah, because he's the guy that I used to watch.
Ngibonile le shape. Now receiver, I saw like kuba ngathi pride.
Sure.
I saw it.
Sure.
Yeah. Angithi ku easy ukuthi ngibone pride like
Sure.
it's like omunye ngathi ayazitshela.
Yeah.
Yabo, Thabo it's right, self confident and Ronaldinho had that thing. Beku easy ukuthi akushoke nje ngiyonke. Yeah.
Too much. Yeah, well. So for me there's going to be Ronaldo and Messi and then there's going to be Ronaldinho in the middle. Yeah, I understand. Because I think for him, if it's like your football came so easy, right? He's not serious. More big name manje. Into mezuthi yabe dope kakhulu. Uthi udlala ngathi ayikho serious. Because we flick
nje. Unfortunately hero le.
Yo, yayibona. So eBrazil baphethe that arrogance mfethu and they nyay fastana that thing. But if we look at the greatest, it has to be between Messi and Ronaldo. What they've done for the game, it's remarkable. Ngibona manje abantu bathi Vinicius uzowina iBallon d'Or mara ukore 25 goals. Bakhala bathi phela bo Messi sijwala bo Messi thina. Uthi uzokora 40-50 goals. Yebo. So they put the standard of football over there and I doubt ukuthi khona umuntu in our lifetime mfethu kunentwana ezo overtake. Yeah, sure aboMbappe bakhona. Uyangithola. But it's a different level, man. Those two guys, it's them and then it's football. It's the rest of football, you know. I ain't a skill, I ain't anything, but just impact on football. Yeah, incredible.
And the understanding of you is something else. Yeah, Thabo, do you think the standard of football, sala locally, same match? Because with the advertisement in terms of Betway Premiership, our standard of football do you think is it siphila siyameet at that level okanye according to you standard sets South African football sikweyiphi level according to you?
Ash, it's getting better, definitely. We're winning the AFCON, in fact, you know. Shout out to Hugo Bruce, you know.
Being in the semi-final.
It's something, especially when you look at our history. Basically, I say we wouldn't even qualify for
AFCON.
Definitely. Yeah, well, that's why I need to mean Pirates coming to the party now is going to make it even more interesting. Yeah, well, I don't think much people can look at it and say, Sundowns is going to run away with it. Because it's Paraniel strong. Yeah, well,
individual, it's talent there.
That attack is aggressive. So if those guys can do what they do and also go compete in Africa as Pirates, as Sundowns, and hopefully another team also, you know, Chiefs, Mangabu and I, and maybe SuperSport. If we can start those 4 teams competing in Africa, our standard is going to be even higher. Because Mautiapega and Fetu, Abu Al Ahli, they were dominating Africa. Yeah, I understand. They were dominating the league, like how Sundowns is dominating the league. But now, I think the fact that Sundowns goes and competes in Africa, it helps the national team because the bulk of the players comes from Sundowns. And I understand. Just like even in Spain, it was Real Madrid and
2010 when
Real Madrid and Barcelona. And you can't complain, they won. Yeah, I'm told. So we definitely need Abantu or teams to come to the party, the big teams especially. You know, there's a lot of money spent here in Fetu. There's a lot of money that, like the sponsors you mentioned now, they're pumping in millions of rands. We need to develop even better players now. Yang told. Ukuthi intwana ibe mnandi elokishini, mara sikwazi kuyisa ku-academy emnandi. Yang told, grand, so that guy can just develop his skills even better. It would be dope, in fact. You know, I like the fact that Chiefs is giving young players a chance now. Yeah, well, Pirates is giving very young players a chance now. It makes the league so strong because those guys are going to be running the league in the next 5 years. Yeah, well, so yeah, that's what I would say.
No, Thabo, ngiyakuzwa mfana, and thank you mfana njengoba ngisho ngithi yabo ukuzwa i-view from kuwe yabo. Enye into engifuna ukuyibuza last, continue kule point, ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi do you think in terms of us talent scouting in South Africa, just ukuqhubeka kule question le ngibuze yona, in terms of scouting, are we doing enough? As usual, there's too much money. Zulu team has put about 90 million. Do you think in terms of
900?
I mean to say 9. Yeah, it's 900. Yeah, sorry, it's not 90, 900.
Yeah.
The question is, in terms of talent scouting, are we spot on? According to, it's a question. It's good she's giving these youngsters a chance, and also Pirates. In terms of scouting, do you agree how we scout players in South Africa?
Ash, I wouldn't know. I haven't been connected enough within the world of football to know how teams do their processes and where do they get the players from, you know? Because I understand that development, obvious, you know. Minor 15, you know, we groom him in this certain team. But 18, starting lineup or a benching at least. It's more a development question than a scouting question. I think there's nothing new you're gonna find in Fit. I don't think it's a question of scouting. It's a question of letting the right boys into the development structures, or creating bigger and better development structures. Because sometimes if it's in a 12, in a 13, when you want to but by the time he's 16, 17, he could have improved so much. Yeah, I understand. So we're very quick to look at Intwana and say, I lay him not. But in Intwana, maybe he's skillful, but he can be a good defender. And he just needs development.
Proper development.
That's it. So it's not, I don't think it's a scouting issue. It's a development issue. It's a because when you scout, Chiefs can only scout this many players into the development structure. You understand? But if we create better development, like School of Excellence, for instance, that has nothing to do with any team. I see Sundowns, I see Chiefs. So if we can have 10 more School of Excellence, where these guys are gonna come, learn the values of football, learn the values of teamwork, develop proper coaching from a young age. That's what I believe is gonna change iDisk. It's not a matter of scouting, because scouting, Pirates is choose the no, it needs a different structure. Thirty, 40. This academy that has nothing to do with another team, but we bring proper coaching. You know, that's what I believe. With the money that is available in football, you can create those structures. Like Nike Stadium, for instance. Nike donate to the stadium, right? It's gas. You feel me? How about having more of those, but now with proper coaching, young Todd, proper coaching, football education, business education, all those things. In fact, so I think that are things that I believe bashanga as work.
True. Yeah, that is so powerful, Tash. And scouting of your scholars, one of your scout, and then you bring the boy, maga right, and then umfaka principal development. I love that. So powerful. Meaning a fan development, because alright, Brazil, they similar like us, but take development very serious. Lama into soccer, you hardly see any Brazilian player can fit in the soccer. 5v5 Zaymastar, Checo Ronaldinho, when you watch his videos go small sided, bakwazi ukudlala ku space esincane and bakwazi ukuphuma. Ground elikhulu kuba easy. And for you as an artist understanding that, something else very humbling. Ngithi mina, you can ask coaches on a level D. Uzokushanga 11v11 at askikimini. Because it kills South African football, Chabolend. In fact, especially, I come from under a development structure. And Nami is scouting, you question is scout, bang is scouting, being kitchen ground on Trablana. I could dribble right back. Isn't it as talented? I'm sure I said him, said Dave Jones, way to ever Val. It Val rich as well. It Val is one of the richest. But scouting that boy, umbona robe sumfake at the early age balekile scouting and development. So credit for you to recognize leyo nto. Thabo Mfethu, thank you. I need to appreciate you for coming. It's a second home for you. Sazobonana mina nawe yazi isistudio sinokuhlangana mara ngaphandle kwaloko sazo sonke ku hip hop. Thank you, one of the legend mfana, bright future ahead of you. Ntwana nyawumamela music wakho mina. Ngiyawisha ngiyathandaza ukuthi ungifeature kwenye track ngiphathe. Shine into sample. Yeah, shayitayela ungifeature, shayitayela and Ntwana, I'm very very humble and kukhohlwa besuku celebrate. You one of the abantu abazi ngetalent unzima. Mina ngibonile mhlamba bazi. Ene ungayiteleli phela. You only could have been given a chance. Many people will watch this. Khona coaching at Simbon. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ntwana esan baqinisile bathi spiritual, mina ngibelieve spiritual. Okalunga spiritual yonke into ihlokile. I think upro kunento akuthelele yona gravy salad. Prokit ya. Hayi bekustadi you ayidebe inzima kakhulu. Manje reminder wena Ntwana ayibi enenyazo efavor nginokubona.
Yeah.
So Ntwana ngikhuluma ngama fans wakho. And also footballers aba ama fans wakho where to from Touchline now what to expect futhi ngikhuluma na ngifene yakho na where to from Touchline
Asian face a lot of new music. You know, I'm working on my projects that I'm gonna drop before the year ends. Yeah, but a lot of new music, a lot of new music videos, and just more fitness, even from a soccer point of view. We cover serious. Not good. I want to go professional, but I want to incorporate, or I want to also have, because I'm young, so I want to get in. I don't know, a certain structure where I can enjoy football. Like you said, there's things like coaching. There's analyst. I'm an analyst. Yes, I want to be more involved in the football culture because I come from football. Before I even made music, it was football. So yeah, definitely from a music point of view, there's so many things we're working on. There's going to be a Touchline one-man show at some point. It might happen at the end of the year. So the new project that's coming out, new music videos coming out, and merch, in fact, yeah, merchandise, yeah, me.
That's powerful.
Yeah, buys into it, yeah. But people should just follow on Touchline Truth on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, yeah, uzothola everything nice and fresh ngala.
Nice. Ntwana ngiyabonga ukuba nawe okay nithi kubamba isandla ukubamba until forever. Yeah, from myself intwana sevutha Dave Tone. Hayi angeke ubuye. Uyazi khohlwa Junior Khanye Khohlwa. Uzosithola la mfethu uyazi esigotini Bannerbow. Soccer City. Also Moses Mapiti angazi ngayibika biza ngani. Don't forget #World Sports Betting. #Bet with the best. Namanje mfethu on. PSL kulam lokala sengisho ikhathi sakudala boleka icox ngihamba ngitrayela nami ngalitholi ithuba lokudlala